If you're anything like me, you want Lucasfilms and Disney to have as little money in their pockets as possible to make movies like The Last Jedi and all the political correct nonsense that is now in the movies. Also, you did not see Solo in the theaters because, again, you do not want Disney and Lucasfilms having resources to keep making crappy movies like The Last Jedi. But something occurred to me is that friends and family members don't exactly know that we don't like the state of the Star Wars franchise right now. They know that we love Star Wars, and we do love Star Wars and the core concepts that make up Star Wars, but we don't like what's going on now. And because they don't know this, they could possibly buy us Star Wars stuff. We don't want that. In my case, I live with my wife and my 2 sons, and my wife, sometime after The Force Awakens or before The Last Jedi, around that time, she bought me some Star Wars boxer shorts, and now it didn't have Rey with a lightsaber or Finn and Poe with their arm around each other or anything crazy like that. It just had the logo, but I would have rather her not bought any Star Wars products whatsoever. And I also got this. BB-8 and R2-D2. I got this from my coworkers at a school that I left. I had been there for 4 years, and they knew that I was a Star Wars fan. But, you know, after The Last Jedi came out, I didn't really go around to all my coworkers and say, hey, don't get me anything Star Wars anymore, guys. I don't want them to have money, and, you know, we're trying to lighten the pockets of Disney as much as possible now, so I got this. The point is that I'm making is that if you have friends and family who are gonna buy you stuff, possibly Star Wars stuff, just let them know. Let them in on it. Let them, you know, if you can't explain in detail, like I can't explain to my wife in detail, but just let them know that please don't buy me Star Wars stuff. I mean, I can explain to my wife, but I really don't think she's gonna understand. She's just gonna be like, oh, that's silly, it's just a movie or something like that, and she's just not gonna get it. So there's no point in explaining the full thing, but just gonna put my foot down and say, just no more Star Wars stuff. Even today she was like, oh, our son needs new shoes, how about this Star Wars logo? I was like, nope, just get him, you know, one of the kiddie things he likes, you know, one of the cartoons he watches, just whatever, anything but Star Wars, and he doesn't need it. And in this case, asking, please share this video. I want this to circulate as much as possible because I don't see this topic covered. And there's thousands and thousands of us out there. So it's kind of like in the video game industry is that a lot of games are crappy and they target grandmas and grandpas and parents who aren't really in the know on what game's good. So they have kind of a secondary market for that. And this is where Star Wars can make a lot of money off of us who doesn't want it to make money. It's just through friends and family, just indirectly gonna suck out some money. So anyway, I got Campia back on the show just to ask him real quick about this. So I'll ask him, Campia, what do you think about not buying Star Wars products and telling our friends and family not to buy Star Wars products?
Not buy Star Wars products? That's ridiculous. The story group at Lucasfilms, Kathleen Kennedy, Rian Johnson are incredible people, and they deserve all the money they could possibly have. Kathleen Kennedy tips her waitresses big, she saves kittens from trees. I, for one, think she's incredible. So I see you ripping up her pictures, and I got some for you. Look at this. That is the dumbest face I ever seen in my life. Here we go. And I gotta tell everybody watching this video who hates The Last Jedi, if you see Poe, Finn, or Rey on a product, you buy it. You buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you keep buying. Fuck you, John Paul Rye. Fuck you, and fuck you. I'm out of here.
Like usual, Campia and I, we disagree. So, gonna wrap things up, but just saying, if you let your family keep buying you Star Wars products, this is going to be a look on Kathleen Kennedy's face, and this is a look we don't want. This is a look we do want. So that's it for today. If you're anything like myself and you have not seen Solo deliberately or boycotted it, whatever you want to call it, and you do not want Lucasfilms and Disney to have any money to produce Star Wars movies like they are now, please share this video and let's try to make this a thing. Tell your friends, family, very politely, no more Star Wars stuff. I will see you next time. Just one more, just for good luck.